Hey, what can I say? The Mezco Miles is pretty okay. Welcome back to Shadowtoy's Photography. This is the Mezcotoyz 112 Collective Miles Morales figure. And yeah, he came out pretty well, I gotta say. I'm actually surprised when right out of the box, I was like, oh, this is different. But after messing with him for a bit, he came out pretty well. Here, let me try and show him off here. Just like the sculpt and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. They did a good job on him. His suit is really nice. Zero complaints, absolutely none. I mean, I can say the skinny body's a little, like I said, it's just a little strange at first, but once you get messing with him, you get used to it pretty quick. So yeah, let's get right into him. Obviously the articulation is the main thing of curiosity, I guess you could say. So first off, the head doesn't get that much up, but I mean, it's decent enough. I mean, he is looking up. Down is a lot better. I mean, he's a spider character. He doesn't really fly. I mean, they kind of fly. I don't know. It could be maybe just a better, just a little, what was that, half inch? You know, more there. But I mean, that's really a really nitpick. I mean, look at the expression on this. We'll get through all the head sculpts. This is like sculpted on his eyes. This is all sculpted and textured. Feels real nice. Yeah, just kind of doing articulation, just really taking him in. Now I could see him like under the camera, under the light. And yeah, really nice side to side, obviously. Really great expression, tilt, all that good stuff. Now, the butterflies. I was just talking about this in the Power Rangers video here. It's Miles. He does have butterflies, and I can feel them. But I could tell here. Well, let me show you. So backwards, let's bring his arm up and then back. Pretty good. Can't complain. Now forward, I was having trouble getting it right. So then when I kind of feel in here, like in his like chest armpit, you could feel, again, I think Mezco needs to cut in a little bit more, but they did up here. So if you move it up, you know, it is a little high, but now you can see the difference, you know. So it is there. I just feel like maybe I might mess with the sculpt and the way the cloth goods sits on it, but maybe just in the chest they could kind of cut in just like a little, like just a notch, maybe just like a notch out, so it doesn't really affect sculpt aesthetic. Because aesthetically, I mean, he looks perfect. I mean, that's perfect Miles right out of the package, right out of the Spiderverse, I guess you could say. My sister that likes is into the Spiderverse stuff. She's not really a Spider-Man fan or anything like that. Not really into Marvel or comics in general, but it definitely is an art fan, so she definitely likes it. And when I showed this to her, I was like, hey, check out this Miles. She said she's surprised it moved. It kind of reminded her of Gumby, which I thought was funny, I guess, because the legs and stuff like that. She's like, yeah, no, it looks really good. And she's surprised it's able to move because it looks like it doesn't, you know? So that's someone who's kind of unbiased. I thought that was an interesting note to put in. But let's get in the rest of his articulation. Bicep cut here is really nice. Double jointed elbows. I'm a little concerned about the not wear and tear, just, you know, how it might make some marks there. Some people get fussy about that on their hot toys, but it's like, I feel like if this character was a real life person and they wore this kind of suit and material, that's gonna get worn in there. Not that that's an excuse, but I mean, I don't want it to get worn and start to chip, but I don't mind a few wrinkles. Doesn't drive me personally crazy. If it drives you, I'm not faulting you for that. Hands are a little small on the wrists, but I thought my peg was broke at first, but it's just a really tiny, oh, there we go, wrist peg on him. And where does hand go? Okay, it's here. But as you can see perfectly, see, it's a really tiny wrist peg. So I thought maybe mine was faulty or something like that, but No, I guess they're just that small because, well, let me pop the hand off so you can see that's like, yeah, I don't see it being, I don't think a piece broke off and you'd see it in the hand. So, yeah, I mean, the rest of the hands work. Oh, this one popped off too, so now we could see. No, yeah, they are that small. Okay, good. Nothing's wrong with it. So, I mean, normally I'd be a little concerned that the hands can pop off easily, but when I get into his accessories, you'll see why it's kind of okay with this figure. They can get away with it. All right, back to the torso, which is kind of the main thing. So just the upper, he gets really good bend, really good. And then side to side, you know, as you can see, the tilt, twist is in there. And then with the lower, that's just the lower. And then twist, and then with them combined, yeah, it's a really good bend. I think I can, yeah, wow, I could keep pushing it. Okay, I think that's as far as it can go without me breaking it or popping something out. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's move down to the legs. We'll get them to some poses and make sure, double check everything. Thigh cut, double jointed knees, and this is where the figure really shines. The ankle. Mezco has been upgrading their ankles to the ridiculous degree. Look at that. That's straight like floating like Magneto, you know what I mean, or Superman, or anyone who can fly really. But that's unbelievable. That's excellent, Mezco. Wow. And to the side as well. That's nice. That's nice. I mean, not, oh wait, no. Wow. I was gonna say not as dramatic as it going back or forth, but yeah, no, actually it is. Very impressive. Very impressive. Mezco just keeps upping their articulation and bodies. I'm trying to think, what other figure could they do? What other character could they do on this body? Maybe the other Miles, the dark, the Prowler Miles, probably. All right, there's his articulation. Let's do his hands next. There's just a few in the package here. Gripping, crawling, like wall gripping, open hands, web shooters. So they look pretty good. And then head sculpts. Here, actually, I have an idea. Let's give them a pick. Let's do the first one, pop and swap, and then I'll do the other ones a little fast here. Okay, so then there's the unmasked head sculpt. Let's get right into that. Oh, wait, actually, I didn't show off the inside there. So as you can see, so this, I'm kind of like pushing it, and it's not really, you know, maybe if they cut in a little bit on the back there, give it another notch, I could get that, you know, all the way, because it goes down this way. Fine. But just like a little bit more, I don't know. We'll see how the other head sculpts do. So here's the Miles once again. And yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely better than the promos. Everyone was a little afraid. I knew it was going to be all right, and I didn't think it was as bad. Kind of the people saying he looks like Woody. I could see it a little bit in the eyes there. Sculpt's great. I mean, the expression is a little one note, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? Maybe just a blank expression, but you'll see in the other head sculpt kind of makes up for it, and this is fine, but looks great. I mean, that's him, all right. There's no denying that. All right, the next one is actually my favorite one, honestly, is the, well, let me show the bottom, actually. Half on, half off mask. Yeah, this one's great. See that? Now you're getting that expression even in the spider eyes. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you know, haha, you know, that everywhere you turn it, it's kind of a different emotion. And that's what you kind of need with some face sculpts when you're, I guess, when the companies are deciding which ones to use. But yeah, this is my favorite one. Here, let's see how much we could see. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's sculpted in there. That's so realistic. Teeth look good. The way the mask is like wrinkled above his nose there. Really cool. Really cool. I like that a lot. And then finally, another one I like. I think I like this one more than the wide eyes. Actually, it kind of looks like an alien on camera. Looks like the, remember the, like the Mr. Burns, the alien episode on the X-Files episode on The Simpsons? Giving me that a little bit at first. When I put it on before, I was like, oh yeah, no, this is really cool. But again, it's all sculpted. On this one, it's sculpted, the eyes. But yeah, man, oh man, that's crazy. It almost looks like he has like no face. Wow. All right, enough of that. So there are the head sculpts, and then the, whoops, wrong one. The accessories, you'll see why I'm okay with the hands being just a tad easy to pop off. Well, first, let me get into, he comes with the bag, he comes with the cool stand, and he comes with the Spidey sense. I really like the sort of Christmas colors around it. But again, Mezco, they gave us the contraption, and I'm not a fan of the contraption for the Spidey sense thing. I just don't feel like this would even look good. You'd have to only look at it from one direction, because I feel like on the shelf, see, it's not even, I feel like on the shelf, it wouldn't, I mean, I'm fine with only one head sculpt getting a magnet and just putting a magnet right in the center there and just, but like that would be, that's perfect. This, I feel like this is like so much more money and a waste when a magnet in one of the heads would just do the trick. So yeah, this is, again, this is the third time they've done this. I really hope Mezco doesn't do this anymore. I really don't care for this contraption thing. And I do miss the version of this that had the, here, actually, let me grab one, with the magnet on it that can grip, and you could put your like guy on the fridge or wherever there's metal. This I miss. I'd rather have this over this. Like, just put magnets, baby, magnets. Come on, Breaking Bad, Walter White, let's go. Magnets here, there, the head. Bring this back, get rid of this, and just a tiny magnet there. And even one head, I don't need all the head sculpts. Like, I don't need this to be on like this face, because it really, it doesn't make sense. Like on this one too, it doesn't really make sense. But on like the two spider heads maybe, so like 2 out of 4, but that doesn't make sense either. I feel like that's the only, because it's like a surprised wide-eyed. So yeah, I'd be fine with it just on one head. So yeah, there's that. It does come with the comic book, which it comes with like the back of this figure on the back. So that's cool. I like that a lot. And then the comic there, excuse my big fingers, but you can read that, which is really neat. But I am disappointed it doesn't open. That's unlike Mezco. I mean, Mezco has legit written multiple spell books with like, I don't know, at least 24 to 50 pages, front to back spells on each page. So I am just a little, Mezco set the bar, so Mezco can't be mad at me for being disappointed that this doesn't open, and it even has it's probably a licensing thing. I bet they can't. I mean, they got him there. Just draw him, or just do a bunch of poses with the figure. Would have been cool, maybe. I don't know, but I'm just a little disappointed it doesn't open. That's all, because Mezco set that bar. And finally, with his webs, this is where the hands come in. Well, not this one. You get the normal. We've gotten this a few times. This is the bendy wire one. This one's great. This should come standard. I'm glad it comes standard with every spider person. The magnet hook thing that I pulled out before, that should come standard as well. All right, hold on. His webs are getting a little tangled here. Okay, so he comes with these webs that, as you can see, I'm not really crazy about. They attach the wrist things to the webbing, so I can't really use these with my other characters. I mean, I guess I can fudge it, but I'm a little disappointed with that, because I love enjoying using all the different webbing Mezco gives us. Like, this is new webs that Mezco gave us, and they only really go with Miles because these silly little R-bands. Yeah, I could cut them off, I guess, but then he wouldn't be able to really use them. So I am okay with it like being able to, I forgot how he shoots these. Is it under? I think it's under or over. I forgot. Forgive me. After Scarlet Spider, I couldn't, the Ben Reilly. I'm having a little trouble there. Maybe I need the different hand with the notch in it. Let me see real quick. No, I don't see a notch in the web shooters. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to mess with that off camera or something, but I'll have to take a look at that. But yeah, I'm not crazy about those. I do love the design of the new webs though, and this is just 2 of them. So I got 1, 2, 3, and then I got these crazy ones, which maybe I'll attempt to try on later. But this is like, see, like one of these is like 3. So yeah, I mean, cool. I really like these. I like them a lot. I just wish they could hopefully possibly fit on my other spider people. But yeah, really really happy with that. Let's get into let's straighten him out and get to some comparisons. Okay, here's Miles with my custom Miguel on the left and the Mezco Gwen on the right. And yeah, they scale accurately. That's accurate. That's perfect scaling. So, and Mezco doesn't really need to make. I feel like $20.99 is perfect. Yeah, maybe the Miles Prowler on that body would be good. And Gwen's, for now, I mean, she's definitive version. That's a perfect Spider-Gwen. So, yeah, really happy with the way these are shaping up. Let's try a couple more Spider guys. Okay, and here he is with everyone's favorite Spider-Man there on the right. And some call him a hero or an anti-hero. Some call him a villain. It's Morbius. It's Morbid time. Okay, enough of that. Let's do a couple more Mezcos. I got my custom Mezco Green Goblin on the left and Mezco Doc Ock on the right. Not bad. I'm liking the way that looks. Pretty good. Let's keep going. And just because I'm still over the moon about them, let's do them next to the Power Rangers Blue and Yellow Ranger Billy and Trini. And yeah, pretty good. Yeah, they could battle mash it up. Why not, right? Next. And just so you could get a sense of scale, here he is next to Marvel Legends Wolverine and Shadowtoy's Cammy. Next. And again, just for some craziness, here's, and in scale, here's Mattel on the left, CM Punk and wrestling figure, and on the right is the Black Series Brutus from Skeleton Crew. So yeah, not bad. All right, let's try one more thing. Okay, and as promised, you can get him into a pose. It did take me like a minute to get these webs on, and they can pop out a little easy if you really like mess with them a little bit. See, I have to like really wiggle it and stuff like that, but it took me like going like that pretty much to get them off. So not bad. Let's do one more. All right, well, just so you know, you don't need notches, and the wrist things do slide on his wrist pretty easy. So yeah, I get the mechanism they're going for, and they do slide on easy. So now I'm kind of warming up to it, and I do like the design of this. Honestly, now that I've messed with it a little bit, it is a little better than the notch and having to take it off and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I think I like both. It looks okay like that. I mean, when it's doing this, I mean, you're not really, it looks like it's shooting out. So yeah, I don't know. I can't decide. Both are good. Both are good. So we'll leave it at that. Either way Mezco wants to go, I guess it's just your preference, notch or wrist thing. I guess notch, because again, the wrist can't go on like the other spider characters. Like on Spider-Man, his blue and red suit, the black bands aren't going to really match. So I guess on that point of view, we could say the other way's the way to go. But this is definitely not bad. I like the way this looks. Yeah, they stay on pretty good, and you just got to mess with it a little bit. It didn't take me not like 2 minutes. You know, it's not like it took me 20 minutes, 15 or a half hour or anything like that. So yeah, definitely pleased with this. Can't complain. Definitely recommend picking it up if you haven't. Definitely for Spider-Verse fan. Geez, that this might be like the best one, honestly. Cloth goods, you just can't beat it. Yeah, looking forward to more. I mean, what else from the Spider-Verse? I mean, I don't know if I like stylized too much, but it does look good and it works for what it is, and it does go with the other Spider people. So, I mean, so many, when they did that in the movie, it kind of just made it where like every Spider person can go with, you know, stylized, cartoon, normal, whatever. So, yeah, they really can't go wrong. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I recommend getting it and hope they do more. Until next time.